I've lived in Maple Hollow Estates for 29 years, long enough to see the streetlights get replaced twice, and long enough to know which neighbors keep beer in their garages, and which ones secretly hate each other. When I first moved in, this place was like a Norman Rockwell painting. Cozy, a little weathered, but full of life. Our HOA was run by one man, Thomas Keegan. Or as we called him, Tom the Cobbler. Tom was a retired shoe repairman and a Korean War vet, the kind of man who could fix your boots, your bike, or your marriage if you let him talk long enough. He was calm, practical, and allergic to nonsense. Our HOA meetings were legendary, not because they were productive, but because they were short. He'd limp up to the microphone, tap his cane, and say, "Anyone got questions?" Silence. Then, "No. All right then. Let's eat." And just like that, we'd line up for Cracker Barrel catering, paid for out of his own pocket. He used to say, "Don't trust food that comes out of dues. That's blood money mashed potatoes." That was Tom, equal parts philosopher and outlaw grandpa. For 25 years, everything was good. No one got fined for tall grass. No one cared if your shutters were slightly non-compliant taupe. Tom didn't believe in policing neighbors. He'd say, greater than we're a community, not a cult. And every Halloween, the neighborhood came alive. Fog machines, haunted garages, entire pirate ships built out of plywood. Even the retirees joined in. Mr. Henderson, 78 years old, arthritic, once dressed up as zombie Elvis. Kids from the nearby special needs school came every year, too. Tom himself would stand by the entrance in a cowboy hat, handing out full-size candy bars, saying, "No one leaves here without cavities or a smile." That man was the soul of the neighborhood. Then one morning, he didn't show up for his walk. He passed away in his sleep. Peacefully, the way legends do. At his funeral, every lawn had a pair of empty boots on the porch. That was our goodbye. But after that, things changed. Her name was Marla Pennington, 35, newly divorced, fresh from out of state. She moved into one of the newer townhomes near the gate and showed up to her first meeting holding a color-coded binder like she was auditing the IRS, greater than, "I'm so excited to bring a modern vision to Maple Hollow." We clapped politely. Honestly, she seemed fine, organized, enthusiastic. But you know that kind of nice that feels dangerous, like, "I'll smile while I ruin your weekend." Nice. Yeah, that was Marla. Within a month, she created 5 new subcommittees: lawn aesthetics, fence compliance, holiday coordination, community morale, and, I kid you not, spiritual integrity. She once left a note on my door that said, "Mailbox flag is non-compliant red." We tolerated it. Until October. The email came with the subject line, "Community Update, October Guidelines for Family Safety." It read, "Effective immediately. Halloween activities and decorations are suspended. This event promotes darkness, fear, and idolatry inconsistent with Christian values." I thought it was a joke. It wasn't. She started driving around the neighborhood taking pictures of decorations, sending warnings. Greater than, "Hi, Linda. Your inflatable ghost violates Section 7A on occult imagery." Linda's ghost was holding a pumpkin. Then she banned trick-or-treating for the special needs kids, said it was inappropriate. That night, the neighborhood group chat exploded. Everyone agreed. We had to act. Silence. The next HOA meeting was the biggest crowd we'd ever seen. People brought lawn chairs, popcorn, even a few plastic pitchforks. Marla walked in holding her binder and a Bible. Greater than, "Good evening. I'd like to start with a prayer," someone shouted. "We'll pray after you resign." The room erupted. She banged her gavel. "Greater than order. This meeting will not continue under..." But no one cared. Then old Mr. Henderson, zombie Elvis himself, stood up and said, "Lady, I've survived 2 heart attacks, 3 wives, and a timeshare scam in Daytona. You think I'm scared of your clipboard?" The place went wild. Marla's face turned crimson. She threatened to have everyone arrested. Then she actually called the cops. When they arrived, they looked around at the candy bowls, the retirees, the fake skeletons, and just sighed. One of them said, "Ma'am, This is a homeowners meeting, not a hostage situation. They left shaking their heads. We voted right there. 92% voted to remove her. She stormed out. Her house went up for sale the next morning. 2 months later, we elected Mr. Leonard Brooks, a retired principal with a smile that could calm a hurricane. His first words as president were, "No single person should have the power to cancel joy." He changed the bylaws. From now on, the HOA president couldn't cancel community events without a vote. Terms were limited to 2 years, and no more fines for minor stuff. Unanimous approval. He also brought Halloween back, calling it the Keegan Festival. That year was bigger than ever. Every porch lit up, every lawn decorated. Even the mayor came by. We had a little memorial corner for Tom, a tiny cobbler's bench with shoes filled with candy. Someone left a Cracker Barrel biscuit beside it. Life went back to normal after that. Better even. The neighborhood felt like a family again. Sometimes a new neighbor will ask, "What's this about the Halloween ban year?" And we all smile and say, "Long story, but don't mess with the candy." And on quiet nights when I pass Tom's old house, I swear I can hear the faint squeak of his shoes on the porch, and that calm voice, greater than anyone got questions, greater than no. Good. Let's eat.